Brandon had an amazing ability to just be lighthearted about all the situations, and he was really good at being himself and not really taking everything that serious.
He was my older brother, and he's a really amazing person.
He had an amazing heart, wonderful personality. I mean, he was just so happy.
Paul was kind of shy guy when you didn't get to know him, but once you knew him, he was very funny, always making people laugh, always smiling.
He was the most free-spirited, open person.
He's a up, you know, what brothers do.
He's my polar opposite. I'm horrid at math. Was 2 and 5, and Paul's a genius.
Since the day the girls were born, he was the first sibling to hold my daughter. He was the only one that would come over and change diapers and knew how to make bottles.
It's just Paul and Brandon being Paul and Brandon. There's just no other explanation for that.
Nieces always called him Uncle Paulie, and he liked to call himself that because, like, the Godfather movies and the old Italian background and stuff, he used to say, like, Uncle Paulie, like, the accent and everything. And so I got that done across my back with his birth date on top and death date on the bottom.
Right now, we're heading straight into Deer Creek Canyon. This is where all the kids would go to drive crazy. There's a couple of really sharp switchbacks. Speed limit's pretty low here and there.
I get a knock on my door. It's my parents holding each other. And I knew at that moment that one of my siblings died. And I just backed up away from the door. My parents walked in, and I just fell to my knees waiting for a name.
I saw my dad walking up the basement stairs, and I asked him what he was doing home, and he just collapsed on the stairs, and he started crying harder than I've ever seen anyone cry. And when he told me it happened with Brandon, I didn't believe him. I kept asking him, "Are you serious? Are you kidding?" And like, it's seriously one of the hardest things to hear.
I've driven this road so many times and tried to imagine what it'd be like. Probably driven this road like 200 times in the last 2 years.
It's changed a lot of things in our family. We go about things a lot differently. In a way, it has made us a lot closer. But at the same time, you can see who they used to be and see who they are now and see the differences and little things like that.
You can look at pictures of our family as a whole and see the glow about us. And you see us now, and there's sadness in everybody's eyes. Our hearts will forever be broken.
They went bowling, usually gone to the liquor store, finished a whole bottle. Just before close, they ran in again and bought another bottle. They finished that one too.
I kind of blame myself a lot because, I mean, he was doing the same things I did when I was a kid, you know, and I probably did worse things. You know, he saw that. You know, he looked up after me. I was his older brother, you know.
How does it affect you? And it's almost like, how does it not affect you? Every day you walk through the world and you feel his absence. Going to school, taking classes, graduating. It's like Brandon should be taking classes. Brandon should be at my graduation. I still expect him to be here, and he's not. And it's almost you. When are you gonna be done hiding? When are you coming back?
The last thing we even talked about was arguing. We were fighting because I went to take his iPod course, so I could charge my iPod at school. So never got to say like goodbye or I love you or anything like that.
Obviously, they were extremely intoxicated and driving crazy, swerving around, you know. They said in the police report that they had been approximately going 45 to 50 miles per hour.
This house is always such a do with 6 kids and 8 people total, and then after Paul was gone, it was as if it was just empty.
We're a very close family, but it's hard for us all to get together now because you know that Brandon here. So it's like a constant reminder. It's almost a slap in the face.
Holidays are horrid. We tend to ignore most of them. One of Paul's favorites was Thanksgiving. We can't even deal with it.
The most bothersome part of the entire thing is that he wasn't wearing a seatbelt. Everybody was ridiculous about wearing seatbelts. I mean, you couldn't get in his car. He'd get out of his car if you weren't wearing your seatbelt. Because he was drinking. I can't find any other reason for it. Down there where the trees are, and they hit the guardrail. Hit the guardrail so hard that they shot straight across, struck the mountain. When they had hit, they had an angle that turned up and fell flat, upside down there. A huge gouge out of the ground. It's someplace that I always go and I touch it because I feel like that would have been the second that my brother was killed at that very moment. The police had markings all down the mountain and all over the road. Lots impact. They had X's marked where they found the bodies. There were 5 guys total in the car. The 2 in the front seat without seatbelts both died, and the 3 in the back all lived.
I saw an amazing potential within him, not just to do great professionally. I just saw an amazing potential in him being a family man. I saw what him and his dad had, how they were together.
I think about Paul's future a lot. He definitely would have been something great.
20 years is nothing in comparison to a lifetime, and he had everything to experience. Marriage, kids, our family, his nieces growing up.
I have to come here. It's really the only place that I feel really close to my brother still. Over the last few years, we've all added plants, flowers, and little things that remind us of them.
I miss Paul the most on my downtime. Like, I can keep busy and I can keep it off my mind, but on my downtime is when we really hung out the most.
Like driving down the road and you'll hear one of Brandon's favorite songs and you'll start crying. And I get so mad that I just can't control that anymore.
I think my worst fear about anybody watching this is they're just going to think it's another crash. It's just another loss. Big deal. It's destroyed my life. It's destroyed my family. You know, just one car ride, one night of drinking and driving, and then that could be it.
I miss my brother every day, and I would give anything just to have him back for an hour, even a minute, and just think about what you're doing before you do it, because you don't want to destroy the people that love you forever. Because we're the ones who are left here to deal with it. So just be safe, make good decisions, and I know it's easier said than done, I know.